Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think I need this tiny brush. I'm about to paint a big painting. I need a bigger brush for the job. Let's stop beating around the brush and let's go paint. Good morning, or whatever time it is. My name's David Ross, and welcome to Pictures. Now, I'm glad you're joining me. Hope I didn't bother you. Today, we're going to be painting something very nice, so please get out your canvas and paints, and don't feel bashful. There's no mistakes here. And don't forget to take a look at the trademark colors we're going to be using today. Those are flashing on the screen right now. First, I'm going to get out my 1/2-inch brush, and we're going to go ahead and get that damp. You can dry it off just a little bit. Okay, and we're going to start off with a little bit of yellow ochre and get us started right here. Nice, just a nice little dab. Don't go crazy with it. Okay, here we go. Doesn't matter where you put it. There's no wrong place to put paint on it. Ooh, I'm having to squeeze harder than I normally would here. Jane, did you loosen these? Oh, it's tough. We won't need more than that though. We're going to get a little bit of this yellow ochre here, and we're going to start off nice and neat right here in the middle. Light brushes, circular, nice and smooth. We don't want this to be too big. We call this God's lamp. And he turns it on about once a day. We're going to go ahead and get that nice. We're going to fade it out on the sides there. That looks nice. That looks great. And we're going to get the brush wet again, and we're going to dry that off. It's very important that you dry it off. Get a lot of that excess paint off your brush. Let's go ahead and try for let's go ahead and get a little Daniel in here. There we go. That came out easier, didn't it? Go ahead and dab a little bit of that. Remember, a little goes a long way. It's a strong one. This paint's called Danny. And we're going to go around the outside here. And we're going to go right around the edges. And we're going to go nice and thin here on the sides. Ooh. I hope you're relaxed. We want to get rid of all these lines here. We don't want anyone to know that this is a painting once you're done with it. We want them to think they're looking at a photograph. What is that? Great place. Yeah, this is looking nice. Look, that's the point. And that doesn't look like caca at all. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more Dad's brush in there. Dad's watch. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know where I was. Here we go. Beautiful trees, beautiful trees. Trees don't lie. Look at these trees. They look sad, don't they? Of course they do. What else would I paint in there? Now, what I like to do is I like to get in there with a little bit of difference. That's a painter's term, difference. Don't use it unless you're painting. Okay, I'll know. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give these brown trees a little green in there. Ooh, this looks like meconium. Whew. I am hearing things. Here we go. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff here. This is great. Now the best thing about a tree is it ain't gonna yell at you. Tree won't yell. Trees don't yell. Don't forget to dry off that brush. Okay. And this is a beautiful tool here. This is called a painter's knife. And what I like to do is I like to make tree trunks. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get a little bit of Gregory. Just squirt a little bit onto there. Gregory's got a hard, fast squirt. He's been ready to go all day. Here we go. Gregory's eager to get out. Just like my son, Gregory, he wants to go outside. Not yet, I said. So here we go. I'm going to mix these together just a little bit. That's nice. And we're just going to get right in there. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's wrong. Okay, sorry. shit. Ah, fuck. I fucked it. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Ah, shit. I bent it and I fucked it. Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It really... Ah, shit. God damn it. Shit! Ah, fuck. Sometimes, when you make a mistake on a painting, what I like to do is... Oh, God, this is a goddamn nightmare. It's like I'm back in Desert Storm. Here we go. So let's go ahead and get our horizon going. Down here, we're going to have a nice noisy river. It's going to be yelling. It's going to be screaming for help. One time I was in a wreck, a real bad one on my bike. I was in Santa Barbara, 1987. A man named Lowe hit me hard. Ooh, that river's coming together. It's roaring, it's yelling, it's crying out for help, much like I did. The ambulance didn't come, took 2 hours. 2.5 hours bleeding out. Fuck, it's hot. And we're just about done now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add one of my favorite details here with the Stitson 1.2. We're dipping it right here in Christina's Red Book collection. Ooh, I'm gonna get one of these big boys in there. God help me. I sure hope you're following along at home. Get creative. Now he's got a thin shaft, huh? All right, here we go. You're gonna find all kinds of these in nature. Sometimes you'll be hanging out in a mall or a swap meet. You're gonna see lots of these. They're gonna be hidden. But you know they're there. I know they're there. Sometimes when I'm at the bank, I like to look down and just get a good idea what we're working with, what that boy's working with. Sometimes I like to think of what my mailman's working with. So now we have a nice outline here. Try not to wake your folks if they're sleeping. And I'm going to use a little dab of a new color here. I'm going to get that skin tone